Let's take a look.
Greetings and welcome to the Part 2 Faust guide covering reversal super punishers. This first character will be Millia. Her reversal super is -22. If you crouch block it like I just showed, she will cross you up and unfortunately you don't get a lot. You can however do fast RC mix loops to get a decent punish here. It also has quite good corner carry, so you can put her in the corner from quite far away, so it's not a bad option if you have the bar of meter. However, if you stand block, you can get her to land in front of you rather than behind you. This gives you a lot more options as to how you want to punish her. In this example, I'm doing command grab. I don't need to macro dash or anything like that. She's just right in front of us, so I can get her for free. She can't burst it, it's completely safe. It's a really good option. Because this super is -22, you won't get a raw thrust because thrust has a 26 frame startup. So if you want a thrust combo, you have to do the blue RC route. Because Millia has low health, this blue RC route does a lot of damage, more than what it normally would. It's a better option than usual. Millia's super is multi-hitting, but there is a gap between the first rising hit and the descending hits, allowing you to use your own invulnerable super to go through it. This, like the command grab, is a burst safe option, so that would be the main reason you would use this, since you can get more reward by putting normals in before the super, when you get her to land in front of you. This is me just showing that you can whiff punish it easily with thrust, if you manage to outspace it. You can do close S2HS before the super. This can be burst, but you can burst bait by jump cancelling the close S. So it's up to you which option you prefer, since this one is more reward, but it also has more risk. If she doesn't have burst though, this option should be your go-to option if you want to use short combos into super. Since you can make Millia land right in front of you when she does her reversal super, you can do mix loops quite easily. And because Millia has low health, these mix loops do more damage than what they normally would against the average character, making them far more rewarding to do. 227 damage is not what Faust normally gets for these, so it's a strong option. This is just a demonstration of what happens when you crouch block at close S range. Against the reversal super, it crosses you up. This has some interesting applications in the corner that I will show in a moment. But if you're mid-screen or Millia has her back to the corner, you will want to stand block this since you get more reward from it. You are able to use Millia's reversal super against her when you have your back to the corner, because you can make her side switch. This allows you to do close S combos for meterless wall breaks that do a lot of damage. This is the only time I think you should realistically go for a side switch unless you have items on screen, but that's very unpredictable and I can't really lab that. This combo specifically does a lot of damage for what it's worth, and honestly you can't really go wrong with this combo. Faust very rarely gets damage this high against any character, even when he does optimal combos. So use this if you have the opportunity. I mean, look at that, man, 255 damage for that. Awesome. I'm not sure you need to do the dash blue RC here, but I couldn't for the life of me get the snip punish without using it, so it's either not possible or it's extremely difficult in terms of timing. So I would recommend doing the blue RC, even if you don't need to, because it's really difficult to do if you don't use the blue RC, if it's possible at all. Alright, time for Ramlethal. Her super is -30 if she has both swords, -35 if she has none. It has very little pushback, so you can get a snip punish against it quite easily. I would recommend doing a dash up first, just to make sure you can get it. This combo I'm showing here is just something you can do if she's in acro state to punish it. Does quite a lot of damage as well, can't go wrong with it. 230, not bad. When Ramlethal is in the corner, you don't need to do thrust or command grab or charge dust or anything like that. You can just do close S 5H combos. This allows you to get wall break super if you have the bar, which gets the hard knockdown, and they do really good damage. much better option in the corner than using thrust, in my opinion. Because Ramlethal's super is -30, you do get charged dust combos. This is a great way to get a lot of damage done very quickly, or to get rid of her burst, because they will almost always burst this if you hit them with a charged dust. You also get thrust combos, because again it's -30, thrust has a 26 frame startup. If you have a bar of meter, you can wall break anywhere on screen and get the positive meter bonus. Ramlethal's super has very little pushback, so you can quite easily get mix loops. This is a good way to carry her to the corner while staying close to her. So you get less reward for doing mix loops than what you would a charge dust or a thrust combo, but it has more potential reward depending on the situation. Leo's reversal super is quite interesting. It's -33 on block, but there is a gap in between the 4th and 5th hit, which allows you to get a command grab, or you can go for a charge dust. So you can let this super rock and punish it after the final hit, but if the Leo has another bar of meter, they might RC there, or you can interrupt in between the 4th and 5th hit. You can also exploit the gap in between the 4th and 5th hit with thrust. This option is particularly strong when you have a bar of meter, since you get wall breaks anywhere on screen and can gain positive meter bonus quite easily. You can also burst bait with the thrust a lot easier than you can with the charge dust, so it is probably the strongest option when you have meter. Oh yeah, you get mix loops as well if you block the full thing. You can also exploit the gap and do mix loops. This option is a little bit weird. I think this option you'd probably want to use in conjunction with items to try and get more reward from it, since the charge dust and the thrust options are generally stronger, but if you have the right items, this could be very useful. Now time for Nagoriyuki. Nagoriyuki's reversal super is -30 on block. It has slightly more pushback than what Ramlethal's does, but you still get charged dust combos, which is nice. You can also do thrust combos. Again, you can do any thrust combo you want. If you have a bar of meter, really good, blah 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 blah. I've said it a million times over by now, so you get the picture. Thrust is very good. Because the pushback is slightly more than what Ramlethal's is, you do have to do a dash if you want to get a command grab, but there's plenty of time to do that. It's not too difficult to do. You also get mix loops. I will say this, you only get mix loops like that when you are near the corner. If you are not near the corner, you need to do a little dash before the 2H to get the mix loops. Just like Ramlethal, when you're in the corner, you don't need to do thrust or command grab or charge dust. You can do close as 5H, or in this case, you can go directly into 5H and get wall bounce combos that do good damage. I like supers like this. Really easy to punish, a lot of reward, a lot of options. This is just a different combo option that you can do. This one ends with super, so it's more advantageous after the wall break. Kinda looks cool as well, not gonna lie, I do like the look of it. This is why Nagoriyuki is one of my favourite matchups for Faust. He just has a lot of opportunities where Faust can actually punish him and get good damage, even though Faust's conversion rate is quite bad. So yeah, I love this matchup. And now time for Giovanna, one of Faust's worst matchups. Her reversal super is -37, so again, charge dust combos, lovely. Get that damage when you can, because you're not going to get it often in this matchup. You also get thrust combos, again, just like the charge dust combos. Whenever you get an opportunity to get these, go for them. You're not going to get many opportunities to get high damage like this in this matchup, so don't waste them. You can also punish this super with a command grab if you want to go for low overhead mix. It's not as good against Giovanna as it is against other characters because of how short she is, but you still benefit greatly from having the afro on her. So it's always a good option to go for Snip when you can. You also get mix loops. This is just a mixed loop you can do if she's in Afro state, and I think it looks really cool. Because she's in Afro state, this combo can wall break from much further away than what it normally can, and it does really good damage. And now time for Anji Mito. Anji Mito's reversal super is kinda different since it's a parry, so hitting him isn't a good option, as you just saw. You have to throw him if you want to punish him. But you can punish this super in a different way. Instead of trying to punish on block, what you want to do is you want to wait until his super goes into recovery frames and try and punish during recovery. Anji Mito's super has 40 frames of recovery, so if you time a thrust well, you can get thrust combos. When you're in the corner, you can jump over him for a close S5H 5H wall break combo. This is quite tight, depending on when you do the forward jump, so it is a little tricky. It's much easier just to run up and throw him or command grab, but you do get decent reward against Anji Mito if you're able to use this option effectively. But that's it for this video. If you need any more information about what I've shown in the video, leave a comment and I will try to help you out. I hope this video helped you out. Thanks for watching. Oh yeah, and part 3 will be done soon. I've finished editing it, I just need to do the voiceover commentary for it, so that shouldn't be too long. Thanks for watching.